So I saw this BS that Nicholas Craven posted. I mean, it's no disrespect to Nicholas Craven. I don't got no issue, but he went on his Twitter or slash X, and he said if you are a producer that rips samples off of YouTube, your beats is if you do it from YouTube, it sounds like shit or some shit he said. And I'm just like, you the last person to be trying to give your opinion about what an artist should do. Cause like I said, I used to be a big fan of Nicholas Craven back in 2020, like during the pandemic, the early 2020s. Like I used to be a big Nicholas Craven fan, but over time, I kind of fell off from bruh's music because a lot of the beats that he been putting out lately have been a dud. He's just been putting out the same type of style of beats. He's been working with the same artist, Bodie James. It's like, dude, your beats have became repetitive. Like, switch it up, dog. And I don't know what's up with these artists in the underground. They always trying to dictate what an artist should do. Oh, if you're not using this doll, you're not a producer. If you're not using this beat pad or what you call it, the MPC, you're not a producer. If you're not doing this, you're not a producer. If you're not scratching your butt cheeks, you're not a producer. If you're not sticking a finger up your butthole, you're not a producer. If you're not doing push-ups while making beats, you're not a producer. It's like, dude, who the fuck cares? All that matters is, can you make great music? You making music off a different software, whether you use MPC, whether if you use FL Studio, Ableton, whatever. If you buy vinyl records to sample, or you rip samples off the internet, like recording samples off the internet, it does not mean nothing. Can you make great music? That's what should all matter. And it's just like these dudes, they use their platform to belittle and gatekeep. It's almost like they scared that upcoming producers that's coming up is gonna surpass their ass. And I'm gonna be honest, I make, and this ain't no disrespect, but I make better beats than Nicholas Craven. I'm just gonna just come out and say it. I make way better beats than Nicholas Craven. So it's like, and it's crazy too, cause like a lot of these producers and artists that I used to look up to growing up, used to look at these people as idols. Like, as I've gotten older, I've kind of stopped idol worshiping these people, and honestly, I feel like I'm better than these people. Alchemist is another artist that I used to listen to, as far as producing. I used to put Alchemist on such a high list as far as top producers, along with Jay Dilla, Madlib, and all these other producers. But the reason why the Alchemist, for me, is a low tier producer now, because he's been putting out dud shit. He keeps putting out the same fucking production that he been doing, the same drumless production he been doing. And ain't nothing wrong with making drumless beats, because Brownsville Car, and Rock Marciano and all these other artists, they know how to make drumless beats. Even me, I know how to make great drumless beats to a degree. But it's just like, the problem with Alchemist, he keeps putting out the same type of style of beats. He does not switch it up. He does not change up the formula. It's the same repetitive shit. There's probably a few albums that I like from Alchemist where he was really on his producer shit, and that was Alfredo 2 with Freddie Gibbs. That was Arm & Hammer Haram. That Arm & Hammer Haram album. I'm not talking about the album Mercy. I'm not talking about that dog shit of a dud album Mercy. I think I did a review on that shit like months ago, like saying that album was a dud, and I got a lot of hate from a lot of these Billy Wood and Elucid fans, and I'm a big Billy Woods fan, and I like Billy Woods' music and Elucid, but just because I'm a fan of somebody don't mean I'm gonna like every project you make. And that damn Mercy album that they put out was a dud, man. I mean, there were probably maybe a few beats I liked on that album, but the production was just majority of the production on that album was a dud, man. It was not Alchemist's best produced album. It was not better than Haram. Haram was a way better album than that shit. Haram had way better production than that shit. Like I said, Alchemist, like the shit that I like from him, Alfredo 2, Haram, the album Fetty with him and Currency, and you know what's crazy? I like the Fetty album more than Alfredo 1. I like Alfredo 2 more than Alfredo 1, if I'm being real. I feel like Alfredo 1 was kind of overrated, but that's a whole nother conversation. I like the album Russian Roulette. That was like the 2012 album. That was when he went full drum. That was when Alchemist started going like full drumless, to the signature style that he's been doing, now. There's some other albums too. Of course, the album he did with Earl Sweatshirt. That one was good. I mean, it's some other tapes that I can't think of, but it's just like lately, this dude been putting out subpar dud shit. And see, this is the problem I have with Alchemist and people like Nicholas Craven. Like, they got a lot of yes men around them that's not gonna be real with them and tell them like, hey, you need to switch it up. Because Alchemist has a household name, because Nicholas Craven got a household name, like, these people gonna kiss their booty. You know what I'm saying? These people gonna, not tell them what's real. But see, me, I don't be caring. I don't be idol worshiping these people. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, they a human being just like me. They shit, they piss, they drink, they fuck just like me. So it's like, I'm not finna idol worship somebody and be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, if your shit is a dud, your shit is a dud. I'm not finna just kiss your behind just cause of your status. You know what I'm saying? If you put out some dud shit, you put out some dud shit. It's the same thing with Kanye. Like, I'm a big Kanye fan. If Kanye put out some dud shit, I'ma say it. Kanye, you put out some dud shit. I'm not finna idol worship these people. Like, it's the same with Kendrick Lamar. If Kendrick Lamar put out some dud shit, I'ma say you put out some dud shit. If Earl Sweatshirt put out some dud shit, I'ma say he put out some dud shit. Like, I ain't finna be kissing these people ass. Like, these people ain't fucking paying my bills. These people ain't funding my music career. It'd be one thing if they was helping my music career, then okay, then I'll be one of their yes men. But and for this instance, I ain't got no reason to be their yes man. They ain't what they doing. They ain't doing shit. So yeah, man, Nicholas Craven, man, you need to pipe down with that, man. Like, you the last person to be talking about, what producers should do. You know what I'm saying? When a lot of the shit you've been putting out has been not really good. And you're not the only one. I mean, shit, The Alchemist, Knowledge, the producer Knowledge, I used to be a big Knowledge fan. I feel like a lot of his music lately been a dud too. And I kind of fell off from Knowledge because, he has the way he be treating his fans sometimes. He has a nasty attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know what's up with the underground scene, man. But it's so many egos. There's so many egotistic people, man. But yeah, I saw that shit. My homie rap samples put me on to shout out the rap samples. He told me about this shit. And I'm just like, come on, man. Like, why are you on Twitter telling people what they should do? It's like you need to make better music, man. And I mean, of course you had some people in the comment section, they push back on him, but I feel like they ain't pushed back on him hard enough. Like, y'all not gonna tell this man like the real, like what's the real? I guess I gotta be the only person to set an example, I guess. But yeah, man. That's all I gotta say about that shit.